Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Mario Party 4. In the previous weekend, which was 5 episodes, so I can't really call it a weekend, but still. But during the previous weekend we actually did the first board of this game and got introduced to the new game on the GameCube. Mario Party has made its way to the GameCube. Also making use of that theming immediately, because we're using the Party Cube in order to keep ourselves busy this time around, story-wise. 5 hosts have created a board of their own liking, and all 5 of them we're gonna go through during party mode and see how many we can win. First, we're going to do something different, as per tradition in the Mario Party project. Option room is something quickly we can cover, and that is something I'm doing right before board number 2. We're going into the option room and see what the game can offer us here this time around. Koopa is apparently the host for this place, for some reason. Welcome to the option room. Let's go in. Here are all the settings. The first one, the rumble settings. Remember how this game actually has rumble features? The controller will start shaking the moment it is on, during certain minigames, in order to make use of its gimmick, you might say. But you can also shut it off, but the moment it is off, the rumble feature in the minigames is still present, just on screen, and no longer in your hands. Second option, the sound settings. Also pretty much in every single Mario Party, so nothing too spectacular here. 3 options we have in here. The first one will actually switch around stereo and mono. Pretty traditional option. The second one is a more interesting one, and the third one, because this is the game music and the character voices. Just like in all of the other Mario Party games so far, we can listen to the music of this game on demand. Of course, all divided in separate categories, so you can find them easily. Of the board music. Music from the first map we played, Midway Madness. Awesome music. Oh yeah, and of course you don't immediately get all of the music. First you need to play the other maps before you get the music for those maps. But that also makes sense, I think. Nothing too weird about that. First you need to hear the music in the game before you finally get it. Yeah, and that's pretty much how that works. In a similar sense, you also have the character voices on demand. Also divided in categories, of course.
Yeah, Peach is the winner! Oh, I missed.
Yeah, I'd much rather have you miss Peach.
Yeah, Peach is the party star!
No, Peach, you're not going to become the party star.
Yeah, Waluigi's the winner!
At least Waluigi is awesome. Here are all the voices for the hosts. And all of the other characters. Also the narrator. Yeah, speaks for itself, I think. Third option. And this is the records section. Here we can check out all of the records in this game. As you can see, it keeps track of how many times you've played all of the boards, who won those boards, and the number of stars and coins you have collected. Also, all of the minigame records are present here. So far, 4 of them haven't showed up, as you can see. But Mario Medley and Right or Left, 2 minigames we did play, are actually also recorded here. And on this screen you can actually also press the L and R buttons to see your total results, and of course also switch between boards. But the rest of the boards we did not play yet, so there's not a whole lot to see here. You can imagine how this works. And that was it for the options, it looks like, because we've made full circle. Let's leave the option room. Let's say goodbye to Koopa for now. Who does look awesome in his tropical shirt, I must admit. Really suits him well. However, we're not going to be seeing him quite yet as a host. His board is considered to be the final one. We're going to do a different one. There's not per se a set order in this game, I must admit, when it comes to the boards, but I usually just go towards difficulty, you might say. Toad's Midway Madness, because of Toad being the main host as well. And also having a board of difficulty easy. He's pretty understandable being the first board. But there's actually also another board with difficulty easy. And that's the one I'm going to do next. And that I consider the second board in the game. Last time we saw both of the princesses and Donkey Kong. So now we're going to change up the computers, the Mario Bros. And they're going to be accompanied by Wario. So only Waluigi remains for the next board. But like I said, we're going to be tackling the second easy board. Boo over here actually has a normal board. Koopa as well. You can see Shy Guy also has an easy board. And Goomba is also normal. And therefore I consider the second board of this game this one. Shy Guy's Jungle Jam. Perhaps even my favorite board in this game. I really love how this one works. I love the music. Not per se the dress up of Shy Guy. Kind of boring, just looking like an archaeologist. But he is funny. The dialogues of this guy are really funny. That I can already say. Let's go into the board. There's nothing we have to change on the settings. We are ready. Party time? Let's go see what you have, sir. You're not dressed up like Indiana Jones for nothing. This is going to be Shy Guy's Jungle Jam. That loading screen took a bit longer than I thought. In my mind that sentence sounded way better. Here we are, Mario Bros and Wario. Welcome to Shy Guy's Jungle Jam. So, I'm Shy Guy, and I guess I'll be your host. I'm not bold enough to go on real adventures, so I made my board look just like a wild jungle. Deep in the heart of this jungle lies a mysterious world for you to explore. So, who would like to go first? Yeah, as if we can actually decide who goes first. Mario's up first. Luigi. I'm third this time around. And Wario is last. Finally, here are 10 coins for each of you. So, happy adventuring! So I should show you the first star of the game, okay? Here's the star, but you'll need 20 coins to claim it. Let's get started. Let's roll one immediately. I really love the music for this place. Alongside Toad's Midway Madness, my favorite song in the game. So once again, don't mind me if I start enjoying this one. Alright, 2 people rolled 9, so Wario and Luigi are already pretty far. Let's make sure they don't get too many coins quickly. I need to win this first one. And it is a new one, Domination. Let's go start button mashing again, shall we? Press the switch repeatedly to set up the Womp dominoes. That is our goal. And this is how we do it. Like I said, it's a button masher. We tap the A button quickly in order to tap the switch and get more and more. Press A as fast as you can for 10 seconds. Yeah, that's basically just what we're doing. Press the A button for 10 seconds and see how many times we can press it. It's that simple. Let's break that record, shall we? Okay, that went pretty well, if I do say so myself, so I think I've got this one. Both the victory and the record. Yeah, there goes the record. The green line is the record. Even all of the computer players beat that. But I beat them. New record, 104! I'm also pretty sure that actually unlocks one of the presents immediately. We have not seen the present room yet, so there's no real context actually talking about that right now, but I am pretty sure there's actually a couple of mini-games where you need to get a certain score in order to get certain presents, and I'm pretty sure Domination is one of them. If you score 100 or more in domination, you will actually receive a present. I think that's something I'll do in the next board. Every single board before beginning, I actually cover another mode. Next time I'll cover present mode quickly. Before the third board. We should actually see a first present already, then. Stars over there. Happening spaces are also pretty tempting. But for now, I don't want to go the wrong way. We'll have more chances for happenings, I think. Mini mushroom is also interesting. There's no mini game across that mini pipe you see over there. The raft we see over there is actually a shortcut towards the left side of the board. It's not a mini game. Okay, here's the first repeat of the game. That was bound to happen at some point. Eventually the new minigames will run out, of course, and it becomes more difficult to get new ones. Here's our first repeat. Turn 22 of the project. The first minigame we're seeing twice. Bye, Mario. Okay, thank you for falling, Wario, so you get a couple of coins. Hopefully still come back in time for the... Oh, help! For the coin back. Yeah, sometimes you can actually get closed in by the candies. Not really something you can do about it. He beat us pretty badly. 22 against 13. Alongside my first victory in the minigames, I'm still in the lead in the minigame star, but currently only with 1 coin. Because this 13 gives me 23 in total, and Wario also has a lot, namely 22. I'm still in the lead. Both the coin star and the minigame star I have with 1 coin difference. But it's only the third turn, so not really too much to say about it quite yet. I'm going to be passing up on the item shop first. And I want Mega Mushroom. That is never a bad thing to actually buy one of those. I'll keep my Mini Mushroom just in case I actually run into the mini game, which is at the top of the map. I'd like to show that one off, of course. Right over there. The shy guy you see standing at the top of the screen right now, that's actually one of the mini games just before the star. Double the coins. Okay. You can actually put me further away from Wario if I am able to win. And it is Mario Speedwagons. A drag race minigame. Really like this one. Mario Speedwagons. Time to race on the speedway. Step on the gas when the light turns green. We do that by actually holding the right trigger. And we can actually change gears by pressing A. Whenever the meter starts blinking, then it's time to shift gears. Just like in Need for Speed. Oh, I need to start playing Need for Speed at some point. You can hit the gas a little before the green light for a good start. But if you overdo it, you will spin out and ruin your start. Yeah, just like in any drag race, the start is actually by far the most important aspect of this minigame. As you can see, the race itself is not really that long. So getting a good acceleration, that's the key here. And this is how you do it. Make sure to only hold the gas just before the green light, then start going. Don't forget to press A the moment the meter goes towards red. And that way you can easily win this minigame. Like I said, the start is by far the most important thing in this minigame. If you've got the starts down, there's no way you can lose. Shifting gears is pretty easy, so if you do that correctly, if you're fastest with the start, there's no way the other people can gain up on you. You should easily win the minigame. Everybody's still really close together, so... Ooh, that is not good. It's really far in front of us now. Gets another mushroom. He's also really close to the mini games. You might actually try to go for it. Thank you. But Luigi's turn is first, so I think he might actually get a star before me. Even with the mini mushroom, he is able to actually get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not quite. Even if he rolls a 5, he's not able to get the star. So if he uses the mini mushroom, there's a chance for me. I can reach the star if I roll a 5, but not really sure yet if I'd actually like to take that risk. Let's worry about that after the minigame. We're going to play Take a Breather. Take a deep breath and see who can stay underwater the longest. This is another button masher. However, here we actually use the shoulder buttons in order to button mash. Alternate the L and R buttons. Really complicated. Inhale lots of air by pressing L and R alternately until the time is up. Keep pressing L and R until then. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of advice you can give with a button mashing minigame. Just press the button. Or in this case, buttons. And it's very important that you actually change them up. Don't press the buttons at the same time, because that is not going to work. This should be good enough. Oh, Mario's done really quickly. He barely pressed the button, it looks like. And there we go. 13 seconds. Another new record. Well, just now we were in the option room and we saw we did not have a whole lot of minigames with records. And that is getting remedied. We've already seen plenty of minigames with records. Mario Speedwagons, Domination, and now Take a Breather. All of the empty spots with the records are getting filled in. We're still missing dungeon duos. Three, not enough. It is to play the minigame, so at least we can see this minigame. This is actually also another button masher. Here we need to press the A button in order to wind up the Shy Guy. Or Fly Guy, I must say. Throwback to the first Mario Party game, by the way. If you're able to get maximum height, you receive 20 coins. Awesome. A little bit less awesome for him, because he's going to miss out on a star. Because I'm, of course, not going to be a fool. Because for me, the star is actually in reach, even if I use my mini mushroom. At least I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do need to roll 5. I am not going to take that risk. Oh, I still barely make it. Well, good thing I didn't use the mini mushroom then. Here's my lottery ticket. Let's go play the lottery shop. Okay, the ball game. In the previous board, people actually won this one. But of course, I don't. Too bad, Yoshi. But at least you have a star. Oh, congratulations, Yoshi. Let's trade a star for coins. My first actual star in this game. Because of course I did not get a single board star in the previous board. My only star then was a stolen one. But here on this board, the first one. I'm the one to get it. Wario also like to play the minigame. Yeah, I don't feel sorry about skipping out on the minigame. The computers are showing it off, so I don't have to, necessarily. These guys showing it off is just as fine. Winding up a Fly Guy. Just like with minigame room, minigame in Mario Party 1. And of course Mecha Marathon in Mario Party 2. Winding up Fly Guys is a pretty normal thing for us Mario Party players. Yeah, hard computer players are usually pretty good at getting 20 coins. Oh, I love how there's a little step for people who actually get here when they're tiny. Never really noticed that. But even when you're tiny, you can still have bad luck. Nice little touch. Let's play one more minigame. I can see on my timer that we're around 20 minutes, so this is probably going to be my cut moment. After this turn. Minigame explanation we can skip, because it's another repeat stamp out. Last time I talked about how I always like to play around in this one. Let's go see if we can do that in a different way this time. Let's go towards the edge. Let's make one giant circle. Also something I always like to try to do. It would definitely help these guys if you stay away from my color, so let's see how far we can get. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that it's impossible to actually fill up this entire thing. Even if all 4 players are actually really actively trying to fill up this entire thing, not going over another person's stamp an entire time. As you can see, I went maximum distance and I still only got 23%. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to fill out the entire sheet.